I'm Milena Ryzik, and I'm here at Riverside Church in Upper Manhattan for a memorial for Odetta, the civil rights icon and musical pioneer who inspired generations of artists. It's a free public event, and people have come from all over the city and state. There are people who grew up on her music in the 50s and 60s in cafes in the Village, and there are her contemporaries like Harry Belafonte and Pete Seeger, all here to celebrate a musical and social force.
There are all sorts of people who heard her in person will just never forget this strength and power.
She had an impact on the whole world. What kind of impact did she have on your own music?
Trying my best to be more honest.
Oh, brother, you're knocking the most. So go tell that oh, Lord, go tell that. Oh, Lord, tell the gambler, rambler, backbiter, tell him God Almighty gonna put you down. Just you stand and listen with me when Odetta sing. Ain't you never heard me, Odetta? Blessed child, take up the cross. Tell me, ain't you kidding, honey? Well, you don't know what you lost. You ought to hear that girl warbling robins, larks, and all them things. Here's your mouths and hide their faces when Melinda sang, when Odetta sang, when real singing gets sung.
Well, she was one of the greatest singers in any kind of music that ever lived. I saw one of her last performances. It may have been her last at Hardly Strictly Bluegrass in San Francisco in front of, 120, 130,000 people. And she was in a wheelchair, and the wheelchair had to be, carried up to the stage. But then she absolutely, stopped everybody in their tracks, and I had to follow her. So it was pretty intense. It was pretty amazing. And I think it was a big voice, and I think, I was glad to see her in front of big audiences. That's what I associate with Odetta, the March on Washington.
And when I listened to Odetta sing, look over yonder, hot sun turning over, that shout, that cry, released a mechanism in me because there was the place I belonged. Who did she inspire? Who will be the Odetta of now? Who will have her courage to stand up in the face of so much and relentlessly impose art and goodness?
Well, your speech was really moving and stirring. Do you think there is someone that can fill Odetta's space?
I really meant it more in the metaphor of it than in the reality of it. There are thousands and thousands of Odettas all over America. All sizes, all shapes, all creeds, all genders.